Los Angeles is probably the U.S. city most associated with the country's love for cars and its long commutes. Over the weekend, the city held a festival that called on people to leave their gas guzzlers at home and enjoy events on car-free streets. It was the 9th edition of CicLAvia, and it saw thousands opting for bicycles and other eco-friendly modes of transport. Lifestyles has the details.
As the most successful open street event in Los Angeles County, CicLAvia encourages people to discover the beauty of the city at a slower pace and to enjoy the break from the stress of car traffic. CicLAvia promotes vibrant public spaces as well as active transportation and good health through carefree street events. In the car-capital city like Los Angeles, it is always nice to get a little ecological-friendly exercise down the main roads. The opening ceremony of the 9th CicLAvia was held on Saturday downtown in front of the Berlin Wall installation. The streets were closed to automobiles and open for walking, biking, and skating. More than 100,000 participants biked, strolled, and used alternate transportation to connect with businesses, outdoor exercises, diverse neighborhoods, and each other.
Most people in Los Angeles, 99%, have no idea that this fragment of the Berlin Wall is here. This is the largest fragment of the wall outside of Berlin. And they don't know it's here because they're driving by in their car at 40 miles an hour and they don't take the time to look. So the first reason we're here is that we want to tell people that if they just take the time to walk and to experience the city in a completely different way, they're going to discover things like this that they never knew existed and fall in love with the city.
Internationally, I think that we believe success is measured partially by the fact that you have a car now and you can travel with a car. And I think one of the messages that we'd like to export across the globe is that you don't. You can have an enjoyable experience that's more intimate, that's more invested, by traveling with a bicycle, by traveling by foot, by traveling with new modes of transit, by skateboard and so on.
It's awesome. You can see more people coming now, which is great, and it's nice to see more people walking and bringing their kids, whereas before it was just like a lot of bikes. So it's nice to see it growing.
CicLAvia started out as once-a-year occurrence, but later expanded to 3 times a year. While primarily intended for cyclists, many people can be seen skateboarding, running, or walking down the path.
For me as an actor, it's a real source of inspiration. As I go around traveling through public transit or even just kind of cycling through the streets, I get to experience my city at a slower pace. And by doing that, I'm exposed to some of the art that we have on display in the city. And I'm also exposed to people in a way that you wouldn't be if you were in the bubble of your car.
CicLAvia is an open streets event, which means that it's over 40 years old. We're inspired by Bogota, Colombia, which started this in 1974. And the idea is very simple. The streets already belong to the people of Los Angeles. We're repurposing the streets for a very short time and allowing people to enjoy their city without cars on this one stretch. So from 9 today until 3 in the afternoon, you can ride your bike, you can walk, you can go along with your dog, you can be in a wheelchair, you can do everything you want on the street without cars.
I think it's a wonderful event. People need to get out and see the city other than in their cars. I've lived in Southern California my whole life, and I'm seeing things I've never seen before.